Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? Welcome to our coverage of Gamescom Opening Night Live. This is I want to say they've done this event maybe 5-6 years running, give or take. And it's being hosted by Jeff Keighley, the guy who does the Game Awards and Summer Game Fest and all that fun stuff. And joining me once again is JT. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Glad to be here.
Yeah. The thing that I don't like that they've been doing here recently is Keighley has been spoiling like half the show.
Yeah, exactly. We pretty much know what's on here.
So this is going to be 2 hours long, which is a tad bit longer than your normal E3 show.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have any predictions you want to throw out for this one?
Well, I mean, I know like from the list and some of the things we're going to see, Gotham Knights is on there, but with that coming out relatively soon, I don't expect we'll see too much from that one. Hogwarts Legacy is another one that's on the list, but with it getting pushed back, I doubt we see much from it, so I'm not really sure what we'll see. I think the Callisto Protocol will probably be a big thing on here.
Yeah. I think we'll probably get some release dates for a few games that are scheduled to come out this fall, but we just have no dates for. One being Tales for the Borderlands 2. But other than that, I don't really, I don't know.
Pentiment might make it on here, that Obsidian game.
Yeah. Yeah, that was this year, right?
Yeah, it's going to be November, but we may get an actual date for that, so that could be something too.
I still have all of my notes from Summer Game Fest here.
Yeah.
Just browsing through them here real fast. But yeah, should be an interesting show. We'll see what we get.
Actually saw one, and maybe you saw a trailer for them. I didn't see it because they were leading up to the show. Lies of P.
Yep.
I hadn't seen that one before, or maybe I just forgot about it.
Yeah, that was shown at Summer Game Fest or E3. I want to say 2 years ago off the top of my head.
Was it?
But yeah, it's basically a Dark Souls Pinocchio.
Right, yeah, it's kind of like, it's got that steampunk, robotic, Dishonored kind of thing, that vibe going on there.
Yep.
I guess maybe I just forgot the name on it or something.
Yeah, I have a feeling like it was shown like before or after like a really big game and a lot of people just forgot about it.
Yeah.
Were they also going to show some more on Midnight Suns today?
I don't know.
Don't know if that was on
that
the list.
one wasn't on the list, but I would love to. I'm still so puzzled by that pushback on that date, because it looks like everything is finished. I mean, they're showing gameplay and like how some of the teammates will work together. It's really odd.
Yeah. All right, chat, here we go. Everybody get your drinks. We're in for 2 hours here.
Right.
Jay Malman says you want to see more on Masquerade, the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. 18 plus. All right, chat. Some of you guys are too young. Get out.
Yep.
Please,
I think Elise is along there with you with that
the
Bloodlines 2.
creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Oh my God! Hello, everybody. How you doing? It is so great to have a live crowd with us here in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom 2022. I'm Jeff Keighley, and I gotta say, I am so excited to be here with you. We did this in 2019, live in person in Germany, and then the past 2 years we had to do it
say on
virtually
Twitter there's gonna be
from
some
Los
special
Angeles.
guests
And
tonight.
in 2020, the first show that my team did together live was that August, Gamescom, and we connected with all of you
Is this
virtually.
where
And the
Kojima
fact that
makes
we're
an
back
appearance?
here in person, I don't want to ever take this for granted before. So, guys, are you ready for a fun show?
Actually, Death Stranding just came to Game Pass, too.
Yep.
Well, I gotta say, we have a lot of great stuff for you tonight. We have tons of world premieres. The entire industry has come together to showcase the future for you. We've got games like Sonic Frontiers, the Callisto Protocol, Outlast Trials, Hogwarts Legacy, Gotham Knights, and a lot of surprises of things that we didn't talk about in advance. So we've got some good stuff for you tonight here at Gamescom. And I can't wait to get started. We've got 2 hours of stuff, so should we just get
something
right
else
to
I
it?
forgot about is Ubisoft was not at Summer Game Fest at all.
Crowd, and because
they
we got
could
a live
show up
crowd,
tonight.
We got to surprise you with some stuff tonight too. So let's start things off
I would like to see
with our
Assassin's
first
Creed,
world
but
premiere.
I doubt.
It's
They're
a
probably
new
saving that for that
world
September
from
thing.
a brand new team that has a bold vision. Let's check this out.
All right, they got to have a good opening here. What do they got? So this is a new team.
We want the community to build this. We want it to be their worlds. We want them to tell their stories in our game. I think it's human nature to navigate uncharted territory, to find a place where we're free to explore, to be creative, and to share amazing experiences.
The goals are to make an experience that's unlike any other, which is such an exciting thing to be part of.
I think ultimately,
I'm gonna turn this up, chat.
The big ambition is to create this kind of like open world that can be built out in every direction.
I think it's every day is a new discoveries and it's constantly growing.
We've put a lot of focus, I think, on the current zeitgeist and what it means to represent yourself digitally.
This is more than a game. It's a labor of love. It's a labor of passion.
The dream is to create a whole new world for the next generation of gamers, and I think that we've kind of captured that.
Is this the Riot MMO?
Play a massive part in this. It's not going to be just our game. It's not going to be just
I don't know. I do not recognize
There's
this
something
concept
in it
at
that
all.
will definitely appeal to you, no matter what it is that you love to do.
The really thrilling aspect of all this is that people are going to get to see what we're doing for the first time.
I'm just so excited for people to see what we've been spending the last 5 years pouring our hearts and souls into.
5 years.
And I'm excited to see how they feel about it, even though they will have to wait just a little bit longer.
Everywhere has become more than just a video game for us. And today, we're delighted to give you a peek behind the curtain at what we've been working on.
In this day and age, if you have a team that's working on a game for 5 years, it's pretty hard to keep that a secret.
That is true.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Riot is working on an MMO. When that thing comes out, it's going to be massive.
Yeah. Looks like driving, shooting, all kinds of stuff in it.
Everywhere.
He touched the pillar.
There you go, everywhere, and I'm sure you've got a ton of questions. And joining me now from Build a Rocket Boy is Adam Whiting to hopefully
Build a
answer some
Rocket
of those
Boy.
because
The studio.
we're a little confused, but we want to know a lot about this. So tell us, everywhere, what kind of game is this? What can you tell us, Adam?
Well, firstly, can I just say it's really exciting to just be here, and we've been looking forward to coming out of stealth mode and really delighted to start the conversation today here at Gamescom. Now, I won't be able to reveal everything, but what I can say is that really we're not trying to make a normal game. I think the scope and ambition of this project are quite unlike anything else. We want to build a whole new world for gamers, and not just a place
I feel
to
like
play,
they read
watch,
Ready
share,
Player One,
create,
and they're like, let's
hang
make
out
that
with
into a
friends,
game.
I
and
was
so
just
much
thinking
more.
that exact same
Well, I
thing.
got to say, the end of the trailer, I think we all were taken aback by, whoa, change art style. This seems totally different. Is that part of everywhere? What can you tell us?
Well, Jeff, that's one of the many surprises we've got in store for players. I mean, we are passionate about making games and telling stories, but ultimately we made Everywhere to be a place where players can make their own experiences, be who they want to be, and tell their own stories.
Dreams
But we're still
also does
passionate about
something
making
similar to
immersive
this.
and cinematic
You can build
experiences
whatever
that
you
players
want.
can just get lost in and enjoy. I guess you could say we want people to have their cake and eat it, and Everywhere is the place that can happen.
All right, well, definitely a bold vision for what you're doing here. The other question I'm sure we're all wondering is, we didn't see any date on the trailer. Any sense of when we're going to get to play this thing? Where are you at in development?
Well, I'm delighted to say that we aim to have Everywhere in the hands of players in 2023, but we've got many more things to show and tell over the coming months. And we're really excited for you to sign up on our website, everywhere.game. But really, today was just a sneak peek behind the curtain to see what the team has been so hard at work on. And we're really excited to get this in the hands of players as soon as possible.
Amazing. Well, Adam, thank you for sharing the reveal here at Gamescom. It's awesome to have so many European studios on stage. And tonight, we've got a lot of European studios that are going to reveal their games for the first time. And right now, we're going to move to another world premiere announcement.
Yeah, when anybody comes out with a game and they're like, you can just do everything, I'm always like, no. We'll see what it becomes. Funcom, so this is an anime thing? And Legendary.
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer.
Is this...
2?
I was gonna say either Final Fantasy or Dune.
Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration.
So are they doing a third-person Dune RPG?
Maybe. It sure looks that way.
Uh-oh. One of them worm things?
Yeah.
I will face my fear.
Yep, it's
I will permit it to pass over and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its
Yeah,
path.
they're currently developing a Dune RTS.
Where the fear is gone,
yeah, I saw this.
There will be nothing.
Dude, you're gonna need more than those.
Only I will remain.
Dune Awakening.
Open world survival MMO.
Trust me, the fun is just beginning tonight. All right, how many of you out there are fans of PlayStation?
Yes.
Well, we've got a fun surprise for you. I said, PlayStation, what can we do for all the fans coming together here at Gamescom? And right now, I'm honored to share this global PlayStation announcement with you right here at Gamescom.
Is this for PSVR 2? There's no release date on this. Well, no, that's a controller. That's a dual sense. Oh, is this their? I think this was rumored that they were gonna do, because on Xbox you can do. They have their design lab where you can make your own controller.
Wireless controller, yeah.
That's not a very big announcement.
There you go. The DualSense
get you a new
Edge.
controller,
It's a
but we still don't have those new games yet.
ultra-customizable wireless
keep waiting.
PlayStation 5 controller designed by PlayStation.
Probably
you see there, you can have your own
$150.
custom control profiles, customized to your play style. If you guys want to learn more
$175.
about the brand new controller, you can head to PlayStation blog. And thanks to PlayStation for sharing that announcement with us here at Gamescom. All right, next up, the Callisto Protocol.
All right,
you guys
here we
hyped for that game?
December 2nd. Did we have an official date on that?
Joining me now is Glenn Schofield from Striking Distance. Glenn, we are so excited about this game coming out in December. You came all the way over in the middle of development to Gamescom. We really appreciate it. How has the response been to Callisto so far?
Man, Jeff, the response has been fantastic.
For those who don't
for a new
know, this
IP.
is by
I couldn't ask for anything more. So I want to
Dead
thank
Space
the fans,
devs.
and I want to thank my team for just really killing it. And it's great to be back at Gamescom, man. You know.
So they're basically doing a new
Well, you
version
got
of
some
Dead
good
Space.
stuff for the fans, and we're going to get to that in a second. You brought some gameplay. We saw some great stuff at Summer Game Fest. You brought more now. What are we going to see today, Glenn?
Yeah, you've got some live gameplay. We've got 2 sections. The first one is going to show some crazy combat. And the second one is something new from the game, a little different than what we've shown with a pretty crazy ending.
Yes, it is. You guys are going to love this. One thing I wanted to ask you about was you're known certainly in the team for your work on Dead Space. In that game, we love the strategic dismemberment. I understand you're kind of one-upping things for this game?
Well, we got dismemberment, and we've shown the gore system. And today we're going to show a couple new things, including one that we're showcasing called mutations. So the enemies may sometimes have these tentacles that come out. And if you don't shoot them, take them out on time, this guy in real time is going to mutate in front of you.
Glenn always comes
bigger,
across
better,
as like a
faster,
mob boss
meaner,
to me.
And he's going to be taking you out.
Oh, I know.
Especially when he wears
Cool.
a jacket like that.
Well, this
He's
is
like,
one of my
"Jeff,
most
I'm gonna rip your
anticipated
arm off."
games. It's coming out this December. Glenn, thanks to you and the team for putting this together. Let's take a look at brand new gameplay from the Callisto Protocol.
Thank you.
I just don't like the December release date. It takes that out of Game of the Year contention. Why not wait a month and release it in January?
I would agree on that.
Gravity gun. Or too bad they can't push it up and release it in October and it'd be a good Halloween game. I think Scorn is going to take the record this year for best Halloween game.
Yeah, I would agree on that.
It's also going to be on Game Pass. It's still moving.
Wait a minute, its head's gone. How can it do that?
See, there's a tentacle monster inside that body.
Oh. The new head. What did we learn from that gameplay? Pull everything back to that room and kill it there.
Yeah. There's probably going to be a 4K trailer on YouTube that's going to look way better than what this stream looks like.
Yeah. So they turn it down to stream it.
Yeah.
Be a new amusement park ride. I wonder if you actually have any control during the part. Game over.
Well, the reason for that, Fordster in chat we're saying that I think what you've learned is that Twitch struggles streaming. The problem is most streamers can only stream at a bit rate of about 6,000. A couple of the higher end guys can do a little bit more than that.
That's pretty good, right?
But even streams like this are only running at about 6,000 on the bit rate.
Co-host for ONL, Melly. Melly, welcome to ONL.
And
Thanks,
so
Jeff.
that's why
I'm
it
so
looks
excited
like
to be here at Gamescom.
not the best.
Hello,
Where on
everybody.
YouTube,
I'm your guide
if you do
for tonight
YouTube
for all
streaming, you can do
happenings
almost
around
triple the
Gamescom,
bit
and
rate.
I'm really, really excited to be here.
So
because
Twitch
the
is
heart of
using some
gaming
older
is beating
technology.
once again, and
They
game
need
devs
to-
and publishers
they
from
need to
all
upgrade
around
it.
the world are making their way to Cologne to show you hundreds of new games. So if you're not here yet and still can come by, make sure to drop by. And if you can't, make sure to drop by next year, because it is definitely worth a visit. And one of the highlights we have this year
anytime you want to
is
know,
we
chat,
actually have the
you
largest
can actually bring up the
indie
video
area
stats
ever,
on any
bringing
stream.
visitors and devs closer
So
together
yeah, they're running
than
at
everywhere,
6,000,
anywhere else
which you
in
can
the
see
world.
right here.
And you can meet the makers
It's fluctuating
of
a
the most
little bit, but they're
original
running at
and
6,000.
fantastic and creative games here. And if you're not here, and if you can't make it here, do not worry. You can also check out the Indie Arena booth online at gamescom.global. Jeff, it's back to you.
Thank you, Melly, and you'll be with us all night. We've got Gamescom awards to come and other things too. But let's get right back to the world premieres. This next one is one you've been waiting for a long time to see. Let's take a look at this brand new world premiere.
I'm giving you the squinty eyes. I don't trust you.
Yeah.
After an age of the cruelest tyranny, man finally defeated its overlord. But gods do not fall forever. The champions of war united and began the eternal watch over their tyrant's colossal remains. For some forces, even death cannot end. But now, eons later, the fallen god's influence pervades the world again, corrupting even sworn enemies. To join his accursed lords of the fallen and damn humanity to a new age of devastation. Though from these darkest days, new heroes arise. To defy the gods, one must embrace the darkness. And so lies our only hope.
DMCA coming up.
I mean, I have one thing that has come to mind, but I don't think it's right. I guess if I want to throw out the guess, Bloodborne 2?
Could be. I was thinking another Souls game, but yeah, it could be Bloodborne 2.
But I don't think this studio made Bloodborne 1, though.
Yeah, the hex work is what's throwing me off. I'm not sure the studio.
But like this, what we're seeing here would match similar to Bloodborne. They could have given it to a new studio. I don't know what else this could be. If it's a long anticipated game. Lantern is resin the wrong things.
The Lords of the Fallen.
Okay.
Wow.
I've heard of Lords of the Fallen.
That's right. They dropped the 2. The Lords of the Fallen. All right, now it's time for another new game announcement. The sequel to a game that redefined the term couch co-op. Check this out.
So the original Lords of the Fallen came out in 2014 and was developed by a different studio.
Missing
It
your
looks like Deck
regular
13.
FARTs? Have you tried going online? Visit exotic destinations.
The original Lords of the
Move
Fallen
your
also
dreams,
has very
whoever
mixed
you are.
reviews.
Apply today. No skills? No worries. Everybody's welcome. You're hired. Open a door of new opportunities. Work alone or with a friend, or 2 or more. You can do it. Move locally or connect together online.
Sequel to that moving game, is it?
Nice one.
Yep.
Coming 2023.
Moving out to.
Looks like Twitch has got about. Oh, here we go.
Yes, it's time
I was gonna say Twitch has got 271,000 people watching this, which is a little bit lower than.
It is coming out in
normal.
February of 2023, and tonight at Gamescom we've got the brand new trailer for you to take a look at.
I'm really excited for
I
this
don't
game.
want to say much and spoil much. This is an incredible trailer. I hope you enjoy it.
This game looks really good.
Yeah, I think so too. It's kind of hoping for like co-op though.
The more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be.
If either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason.
A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable.
The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late.
None of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever.
What do we do now?
It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Uh-oh.
I'm ready. Crucio!
You've made your choice.
What have the two of you done?
There's actually like a 15-minute trailer for this game that goes into great details on what this game is. If anybody hasn't seen it, I highly recommend it. This is a open-world RPG. It looks really, really good. 72 hours early access.
Wow. New deluxe edition there. Nice. February 10th.
Yeah, spring's gonna be insane. Ah, here we go. Oh, we have a date,
It's
October
time to step into the
21st.
world of Borderlands now. Joining me is the founder
Nice.
of Gearbox Entertainment Company, Randy Pitchford. Randy, great to see you here.
Thanks for the intro,
Don't do magic,
Jeff. I think
Randy.
a lot of these guys probably know me from my work at Gearbox creating Borderlands. Any Borderlands fans in the house? Well, I got good news. I know some of you hardcore folks saw the leak, but I'm here to officially announce new Tales from the Borderlands.
The first
Tell us
one
about this.
was
We remember
amazing.
Tales from the Borderlands. This is
I'll
new Tales from
probably
the Borderlands. This
restream
is
the
new
first one
characters,
before the
new
second
story.
It is. You know,
Yeah.
I loved the original game, and so that's why we got some of the original storytellers and writers that were back in the day at Telltale and developed an all-new storyline with all new characters.
So this is coming out the
created,
same day as Scorn.
With production from Gearbox Studio Quebec. It's an all-new experience.
All right, so get
And,
this here real quick.
We're here
Plague's
to show it
Tale
for the
is
first
the
time
18th.
today. You guys want to check
Scorn
it
is the
out?
21st. This game is the
Yeah, it's coming
21st.
soon,
Gotham
too,
Knights
right?
is the
That's
25th.
right. Coming in October of this year. October this year, all platforms.
Good
Awesome.
luck.
Well, let's take a
Yep.
look, Randy. This is exciting. New Tales from the Borderlands. First at Gamescom.
Sweet. Yeah, let's see it.
Most stories in the Borderlands start
That's the voice of
bloody.
Marcus.
They end bloody too. Sometimes, all it takes to change the galaxy is a trio of losers trying to get through a bad day.
We are in the middle of a TDR invasion.
Leave immediately! This area is now under TDO jurisdiction!
They think there was a vault key being kept on the station.
If we can find whatever's in that vault before TDR does, we can change our lives.
I was gonna say the only thing in that vault's gonna be a monster.
We're bad at this, like really bad.
TDR has many guns, talking guns, guns with legs.
I'm gonna blast you so freaking bad. Yeah! Shut up, Richard!
They
Oh, that's Reese.
I always
or
wanted
Reeves.
to change the universe for the better, and now we actually can.
But more importantly, we'll be drowning in ash.
Why are you people like this?
If you happen to see any corpses along the way, don't worry about them. They're just, yeah, don't worry about them.
Sweet. Got a date for that.
Come back to the city and join the deadliest spectacle of this season. I'm gonna tell you a story about a
Techland.
species that survived millennia. Homo neanderthalensis, Homo rhodesiensis, Homo erectus, all of them wiped out by the deadliest species of all, us. I am Astrid. This is the new arena. And my advice for you, stay alive.
So this has got to be Dying Light DLC.
Every day you fight for survival, but today you fight
Bloody
for
ties
glory.
or something like that.
Anyone can be a warrior. What makes you different is the spirit of a champion.
Let out the beast.
Yep.
Let out the beast. Let out the beast. Let out the beast. Let out the beast.
Oh, we got a Red Bull ad. That's how we got to pay for this thing.
Red Bull gives you wings.
How much did they pay for that ad?
So you want to join me?
This must be Sea of Thieves. Oh.
RTS, I think.
Or is this piano?
And be a part of my crew in
Tortuga.
Product not yet rated.
I've heard that that game could be good.
Yeah, I've heard some people.
Isn't that game? This is like Tarkov except for single player, maybe? Or maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I'm not sure. No.
Because yeah, it's like you have a crew of mercenaries and you raid ships. And it's about getting in and getting out with your loot.
Come for us.
By the way, Chad, I should mention here real quick that Destiny had a presentation earlier today. And they announced a lot of really good stuff for Destiny 2.
It's who they are.
A lot of quality of life stuff. New expansion.
Let them come and see.
This is just weird. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys kind of remind me of 40K Space Marines. But
yeah, I get that vibe too, but then the three heroes together remind me of Destiny, so it's odd.
Unshackled from hope. That is who they are. Because only in the end are we free.
Lightfall. Oh no, that is Destiny.
oh, that okay.
So I thought the 3 guys, I thought that's usually Destiny, but then it's like, no, it couldn't be.
Again, this Saturday, the Gamescom
Yeah,
Awards
I didn't get a
will
chance
be
to see the
handed
thing
out
this
to
morning,
the winners
so
of the best
I only
games.
heard
on
about
the
it.
We knew
show
that.
floor.
We didn't want to spoil
Only
it for Chet.
submitted games showing at Gamescom will be eligible to be nominated, and the awards will be streamed on all Gamescom channels, so make sure to tune in. But tonight, I'm allowed to hand out 4 awards. I'm very, very excited about that. And I would say, let's jump straight into it, starting with the most wanted PC game. Here are your nominees.
Oh, I forgot. They do like fake awards during this show.
Metal Hellsinger,
That game is pretty good.
System Shock,
It's that rhythm shooter, right?
Yep.
Warhammer 40,000
That game looks
Dark
pretty good.
Tide.
That's going to be on Game Pass.
And the winner is Metal Hellsinger. And here to accept the award is Sheila Wikström, executive producer at The Outsiders. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much. Wow, this is a lot of people. I was practicing my speech a lot, but of course, you know, when it's as much people as there is right now, you'll blank. But I want to say that I am honored to receive this award on behalf of my team. The team behind Metal is an amazing bunch of people that I'm so lucky to be working with every day. And the truth is, making games is super hard. When I started out, I don't think I really realized how hard. And what I learned is that focusing on compassion, kindness, and empathy just as much as any other craft in games would be the key to successful game development. And it's precisely those qualities that my team possess and why I'm so privileged to be working with them every day. I love you guys at home. I miss you so much. So what I want to say to you, my industry friends and colleagues, is treat each other with heart, kindness, and respect
This game,
every day.
This game
Make
comes
games
out
with humanity. Thank
September
you so
15th.
much.
Congratulations once again. And Jeff, back to you.
Thank you, Melly. Well, the world premiere train keeps going. It's time to move to the world of Sonic. Any Sonic Hedgehog fans out there?
Actually,
Sonic has had a
curious
pretty
about
good
this.
year with the Sonic
this
2
game's
movie,
pretty
which was a ton of
unusual.
fun earlier this year. Well, Sonic Frontiers is in development, and we've got a brand new
like an
trailer for
open
you
world
and confirmation
RPG
of
Sonic
the release
game.
date too. Check this out.
And they did a behind the doors preview a couple weeks ago, and they said that it was pretty good.
Yeah, I watched kind of the behind the scenes of some of the development they were doing, and it was really neat.
Submit. Your reckless actions endanger the world.
But I pressed that button anyway.
Yeah, and? See, I'm liking it. It looks like we're just making old maps and the way we used to play Sonic into 3D.
Amy, is that you?
Yeah, the way they're doing some of their boss fights is pretty awesome.
You cannot run forever. Leave immediately.
November 8th.
There you go. It is coming this year, Sonic Frontiers.
Same
All right,
day
well, now,
as Skull and
another
Bones,
European studio
one day
wanted to use
before
Gamescom
Ragnarok.
O&L as a platform to announce
Not
another
a good
narrative
date.
experience. This comes
No.
from a French
Although
studio.
it's going to hit a different audience, so.
True. Pokemon's also a week after that. Quantum Dream? What?
Yeah.
We leave so many things behind us.
Well, Well, they're working on the next Star Wars game, or a Star Wars game.
Memories. Mistakes.
Are they wanting to do a Subnautica?
Well, now there is supposed to be a new
in time.
game from the Subnautica developers.
Touch the bottom and go to sleep. Silence is full of ghosts. And here, voices can only come from the deep. Deep under the waves.
Okay, I think Quantic is only the publisher, maybe?
Guys, it's time for the goats. Ready for some goats?
Pass.
No
Goat
live
sim.
goats today, but we are here to talk about Goat Simulator 3. We got to
Wanna look at
announce
that
this
game
back
here
at
real
Summer
fast?
Game Fest. And now it's time to see the gameplay of Goat Simulator 3 for the first time. Let's check this one out.
Actually, that game is so new. A Google search doesn't even bring it up. Okay, yeah, it's Under the Waves is being published by Quantic, but there's some like other indie studio or something that's actually making it. It's called Parallel Studio.
Never played any of these games.
Neither have I. Not my kind of thing. Actually, there's actually been, I'm a little bit surprised so far. There's actually been some good game shows. I feel like we've actually gotten some like quality world premieres.
Definitely, I would agree with that.
November 17th, that has literally about everything you could imagine in it. Goat Simulator 3.
J-Mo,
All right.
man, that is
a lot of people
beyond
ask me
silly.
how I got started in the industry, and what I loved doing when I was a kid with my brother, we would play PC adventure games, and I grew up playing classic
This must
LucasArts
be
and Sierra adventure
you know
games.
what.
You guys remember Monkey Island by chance?
The new Monkey Island.
Well,
Yep,
I am so
very
excited because there is a new Monkey Island in development right now. Ron Gilbert, the series creator, is back. You may have heard about it. Return to Monkey Island. And tonight at Gamescom, I am so excited that we get to announce the release date. Or actually, I don't. We get to go to Stan to tell us the release date. Check this out.
I'm going to guess spring.
Hello, friends. It's your old pal Stan, coming to you through the magic of marketing to let you know that your search for quality entertainment is about to bear fruit. But I wouldn't be doing my job if I just dropped the details on you without a little build-up. I want you to see the kind of fine dining establishments you'll be visiting, like this one.
Get lost.
And if escapism is your cup of flavor, you can't do much better than this exotic and extremely remote island.
Stay back! How did you find me?
Return to Monkey Island launches September 19th, which happens to be International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Nice.
But you don't have to wait. You can order it right now, before it's even out. Something we in the marketing industry call a pre-order. As a bonus, I'm
Yeah,
ready to
September. That's a
unload
good
this
date for them
shipment
because
of
September's a little bit
beautiful
light.
Horse armor to anyone who pre-orders Return to Monkey
You got
Island.
Steel Rising on the 8th, Splatoon on the 9th, Metal Hellsinger on the 15th.
I've got to go now. I've got a
Those
lot
are all
of irons
like
and a lot of fires. You know how it
indie
is. But I'll be back to
to
steal
double A
every
games.
scene I'm in
So
Return
that's
to
a good
Monkey
spot for
Island.
them.
I'll see you there. All pre-order
And
customers
Talk
will
Like a
receive
Pirate
the
Day, of
exclusive
course.
horse armor item in their inventory. Please note that the horse armor has no practical use in-game and in no way will contribute to the gameplay, puzzles, or narrative of Return to Monkey Island.
It's sad that they even have to say that.
Right.
Oh my God.
I think they said
A
that
month
just
away. I
because
love the
he's
horse
supposed to be a
armor does
marketing
absolutely
guy.
nothing. It
and
just sits in your inventory. Return to Monkey Island. Cannot wait for that. All right, now let's turn to the world of Unknown Worlds, the creators of Subnautica. As we've teased, they are here today at Gamescom to unveil a brand new IP, and it's a
I still have to
departure
play
from
Subnautica.
It's a brand new turn-based sci-fi game, and
Ooh, I like
we're
those
going to
words.
reveal it for the
Ooh,
first
I
time
love
right
that.
here. Actually, special guest is. Let's check this out.
I'm intrigued.
Hi, I'm Brandon Sanderson. You might know me as the author
Oh.
of the Mistborn series, the Stormlight Archive,
This
or
guy's
as the
kind of
guy
a big
who
deal.
finished Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time. Over the last few years, I've been working closely with my friends at Unknown Worlds on the exciting project we're revealing today. You, of course, know Unknown Worlds for creating immersive and fantastical worlds like the incredible Subnautica series. When they reached out to me, I was absolutely thrilled to help craft the expansive sci-fi universe in which their next game is set. This secret has been a hard one to keep, and we're so excited to finally show you what we've created together. So, without further ado, this is Moonbreaker.
Moonbreaker.
Let us keep this civilized.
Looks like Overwatch. The art style.
With you till the end. Needles up.
Miniatures, I like it.
Okay, that's interesting. It's
real quick.
So do they? Oh, okay.
They animate too. That's cool.
That's very interesting. I'm trying to think if there's another game out there that even does this.
The only thing I've seen so far would be any of the virtual tabletops.
Yeah.
I taste their panic.
I wonder how they're gonna do the story.
I don't know. I don't care. I'm sold, man. Right now.
Come on, it's fun.
Full strike. So Darth Vader's move.
Yeah, I wonder how many units there are. Build.
Looks
Oh,
like.
oh, there's that,
wow,
that
several.
question.
You can paint them.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm sold. Let's see. Where do I pre-order this?
See, I've said so many times that the games that really interest me are the games that are doing something that's never been done before. And this is
doing it. Yeah.
This is entering that category.
Well, it's been a blast. Or it will be.
That's very interesting.
Any ways to play September 29th?
Oh, it's
access,
early.
guys.
That might be one that I actually tried the early access.
And joining me from Unknown Worlds is Charlie Cleveland. Charlie, Moonbreaker, it's real, and it's so different than Subnautica. So
Yes,
tell us
it is.
This departure, you guys like to kind
customize
of
that for
reinvent
every
yourselves
one
every
of
year,
your
right?
Yeah, so people thought we were kind of crazy for
like
making
your
Subnautica
audience?
after making Natural
Your
Selection.
stream?
We
That's
went from
great.
a strategy shooter to a pacifist underwater game, survival. So I feel like we've done this before. We love changing genres, but I'm hoping, our Subnautica fans will still come along for playing a digital miniatures game. I hope.
Well, it's so cool. A digital miniatures game.
Here's the thing,
everyone loves
Chat.
miniatures,
If this
but how
was
do you
being
translate
done
that
by a
into gameplay?
AAA
What is the
studio,
gameplay
like
of this game?
So
Activision
we're kinda
Blizzard
channeling
or something like
a
that, they would
Guardians of the
charge you for
Galaxy or
every single
Firefly
miniature.
kind of feel. So you can see that
Or
from the
Ubisoft.
colorful art style we have. So you choose a captain and 10 crew, and you build a roster, kind of like a traditional miniatures game. And every unit in the game is really strange and special and kind of game breaking.
So cool.
So
It is very cool, yeah.
Yeah, you deploy units and you move them around on the battlefield, and you get all these crazy game-changing powers, kind of like Hearthstone meets XCOM, kinda.
Well,
I'm
I
in for
love.
that.
I mean, you see the gameplay here; it looks great, and it's coming soon. As we said,
Hearthstone meets
in September. If you're
XCOM.
not early access, you're not going to wait long. But the thing I want to get to is the painting of miniatures, which we saw a tease of in the trailer. And I know you actually, painting was cathartic for you, sort of during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, so the painting,
really interesting.
I mean, you can't have a miniatures game without painting. And during the lockdown, I just found myself learning to draw and just zoning out and feeling really relaxed when the world was basically
Like, you
falling
could
apart
spend a
around
day
us.
just painting a miniature.
And we really
That
tried
would
to
be
capture
so
that
cool.
feeling. It's not like Photoshop or special technical tools or anything like that. We just simulate washes, dry brushing. We've got decals. This feels like you're actually painting a real miniature. And I have to say, because everyone is surprised by it, like all the miniatures you see painted in the game are all painted with the tool. Wow. So it's like actually pretty powerful.
Amazing. Well, it's so cool that you're revealing it here, and it's playable at Gamescom, right?
It is. It's here. You guys are the first ones to play it.
Wow.
And
actually, Forrester, I can see myself
over in the
this game,
booth.
kind of like the wrestling game. I'll spend more time.
And for everyone else around the world, they're not going to wait long, right?
Yes, we'll be on Steam Playtest in September. Yeah. We have a couple open weekends, and then we're going to be launching into Steam Early Access September 29th. So it's really close.
Did you see on that UI?
Thank you so much for coming all the way out here.
It said you could export.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Oh, really?
All right, Charlie.
Yeah, I'd have to look at that closer,
Thank
but
you so much,
if you can
Charlie.
export, that'd be cool if you could share.
And now it's time to reveal another game with a very catchy tune in the trailer. Check this out.
A catchy tune.
Let me tell you about the friends that invested all they had on a shady site that looked like a scam. It said buy this magic cards to play the coolest game and fight against your friends with no consequence.
This immediately comes across as a Devolver game.
Looks like the cartoon version of was it Miami Heat or Hotline Miami?
Hotline Miami,
yeah. Because it had the animal-like faces you get. Card game.
So there's a game that came out like a month ago that's actually real similar to that. Neon White.
Inspired by the familiar story of Pinocchio, Rise of P is a new action Souls-like game that is coming out from NeoWiz, and you guide Pinocchio on his unrelenting journey to become human. This game looks absolutely great, and we've got a brand new gameplay trailer to show you.
Chat was rated
this game
R.
is also coming to Xbox Game
what you're gonna
Pass
get.
on day one. Let's check it out.
Xbox Game Pass too. Yeah, we got to see this about 2 years ago. Looks really interesting.
I hope this reaches you. This city is falling apart. Chaos.
Audio is low.
Death. And there might be no going back. But you can change that. It depends on the choice you make. Truth. Or lie.
Too much of you. But I don't have a choice. Only you can do this. Please, help me. Finally, we meet, son.
Oh. What's that guy's name, Geppetto?
The stage is set.
The light shines brightest in the darkest of times.
All right, buddy, I'm here for you. Don't worry.
It's like a Dishonored vibe.
Don't give up.
Keep going.
Somebody attaches to the arms, kind of keep them like a Bioshock.
You can lean on me if you want. fulfill.
Yeah, that game was cool.
Your destiny.
Not your parents.
Hey, you! Yes, you! Do you have thumbs?
I don't know what this is. No, that game looks really cool. Next year, it's going to be pretty crazy.
All the fun of Gamescom is available from wherever you are online, obviously. And, well, in case you're wondering who that little guy is, that's Epi, and he's on a mission to save the Gamescomverse from the evil future. And if you want to help him, check out the Epic section at gamescom.global. You can solve quests and win prizes, so take part and help Epi to save the Gamescomverse. But first, I want to tell you more about some of the great program we have for this week, and it's quite a schedule, so please bear with me. There is, for example, the Gamescom Studio by IGN, featuring game spotlights, dev interviews, and all insights into this year's Gamescom, so please make sure to check that out so you don't miss anything. And also, the awesome Indie Showcase is back, featuring the newest, most original, crazy indie games here on Friday afternoon at 5:30 p.m. CEST, and I'm really looking forward to it. And something I'm really looking forward to is the cosplay contest on Sunday, where the super creative cosplay community takes center stage, and this is absolutely one of my favorites, so make sure to not miss it out. It is definitely worth the watch. And for more updates, follow at Gamescom on all platforms, and, well, now it is almost time to introduce our next guest, but sadly she couldn't make it since she is a tad far away. So let's see, she sent us a video, and I would say, let's have a look.
Hello Gamescom, I'm ESA astronaut Samantha Cristoforetti.
I'm in space.
Currently flying at around 27,000 kilometers an hour, 400 kilometers above your head.
I was going to say, when I take off my
the
beanie, that's what my hair
International
does.
Space Station. Today, I come to you to say bravo to the games industry. We see how many space games you've been creating recently. Those missions you send your players on aren't just great fun. They create curiosity, interest, and the love of space exploration in gamers around the world. As we look towards returning to the moon and on to Mars with our ambitious Terra Nova program, humanity's spaceflight capabilities
I was
will
going to say, they're
be
getting ready to launch a big
thanks
rocket here in a
to the
couple days,
games
aren't they?
Industry.
Yeah.
And who knows, perhaps even you will be among us here at ESA for the journey. Exploring space virtually isn't just great fun. It's having real-world impacts that lead us all closer to the stars. So on behalf of everyone at ESA, bravo. Keep creating, keep innovating, and keep playing. This is ESA astronaut Samantha Cristoforetti, wishing everyone a wonderful Gamescom from the International Space Station.
Oh, and by the way, we have a release date for the new Mass Effect. That'd been a perfect drop right there. Wait, interesting.
This is another open world survival game.
Interesting that it's going to be like, okay, you crash land from your space technology and you start over. Stranded.
Oh, we still got our space guns.
Early access, October.
When we were looking at games for Gamescom Opening Night Live, one of the things I was most impressed with this year is there are a lot of European studios that wanted to debut games here, and also a lot of brand new IP, brand new worlds, and we're going to introduce one of those to you right now, and I think you're going to get pretty excited about it. Check out this world premiere.
I mean, there's so many new studios popping up these days. It's crazy.
Right. It's like Embracer Group went from like 17 or 20 studios to 100 plus studios in less than 5 years.
No, I was just talking about Deck 13.
The sand has memories. Memories of our past, when gods walked this world, and our heroes stood amongst them. But the gods' vanity grew, and in their struggle, we were cast away.
Is that Forspoken?
Only remnants of these stories remain. In the sand. In the ruins of this shattered, broken world.
First thing that popped into my head on this is the Eternals.
Interesting.
Did he just rip his tongue out?
Even in ruins, we endure.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Uh-oh. Stream's freezing.
We won't let go. For now, we can stand for ourselves. And face gods.
Now wait, there's one of these games out that's called Atlas. So is this the second game in that series then? This is Atlas Fallen? Is that what this is?
Let me hit refresh on time with you.
I'll do the same.
Did anyone else play that back in the day?
Shit, I just missed what he
Great
said.
PC space RTS. Well, a brand new Homeworld is coming out next year. And we've got a brand new look at some new gameplay from Homeworld. Let's check it out.
I don't know. The Atlas I'm thinking about is the like the ship one.
Yeah.
And it looks totally different than that, so I'm not sure.
Shoot. What was that game called again? Atlas what?
It was
Atlas
a simple
Fallen.
perimeter scan. Escorting resources.
23 early access.
But we were ambushed by Kalan raiders.
Might look it up.
The fighters were no problem, but the missile frigates were a different story. Command got clever. One wing used cover to keep themselves safe on approach.
Target acquired.
While another group found a tunnel in the structure to sneak behind them.
We're on the run, top with range. Teach them up. Let's do this.
It worked.
Base RTS.
But just before a carrier battle group arrived.
Yeah.
We scrambled bombers.
Sector confirmed. Scanning zone adjusted.
Perfect for attacking capital ships.
This is bomber lead. Engaging carrier.
We protected the resourcers while they hauled in the goods. which meant we could roll out assault frigates.
Oh, Atlas Fallen is being done by the Surge.
Raiders weren't
devs.
pushovers, but Command countered their hit-and-run tactics. The way their carrier exploded, beautiful. And we even grabbed a little souvenir. That missile frigate is ours now.
I couldn't really get into the Surge games.
Homeworld 3 in the first half of 2023. Now, today is a big day, speaking of threes, because it's the version 3.0 update to Genshin Impact, which is an incredible action RPG from Hoyoverse. Well, today we've got an exclusive new look at version 3.0 and the new Rainforest Nation, as well as a sneak peek of a mysterious ancient civilization and settlement that is found deep inside.
So the Genshin devs actually have 2 new games coming out, and they actually both look really good. They're not MMOs, they're like single player RPGs.
Oh, cool.
Can't see? I'll uproot you!
I'll uproot you.
Go! Come on, let's go. There's a fortune to be made. You're more in mine.
Apparently, out of all the games that have been shown so far, Lies of P is the one that's trending the most on Twitter right now.
Yeah, it's totally different than most things that are out there right now. I think some people are really excited about a single-player RPG that they can really sink their teeth into.
What an absolutely beautiful game. And that's not all from Hoyoverse, because they also have Honkai Star Rail in development. It's a grand interstellar adventure with strategic turn-based combat. And now we're going to take a new look at the story and adventure that awaits you in Honkai Star Rail.
All right, so here's one of them.
Turn-based, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the other one is an action RPG. The big concern about this game is how are they going to monetize it?
I think we know, don't we?
Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. You are one of them.
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, he...
The train is about to make the jump. Hold on, everyone.
Hello again. It is now time for our next Gamescom award. And here are your nominees for the most wanted Microsoft Xbox game.
These are so random.
The Dark Pictures, The Devil in Me. The
I'm going to
Last
step away
Case
for
of
1 second. I'll be right back,
Benedict
guys.
Fox. Metal Hellsinger.
last case of
And the winner
Benedict Fox
is
looks neat.
the
Side
last
scroller.
case of Benedict Fox.
Oh, there you go.
And here to accept the award is Bartek Leśniakowski, Creative Director at Plot Twist. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's quite of a shocker for us. We just love good Metroidvania games, and we are working hard on making Benedict Fox just that. And I would like to thank Xbox team for their support, and Rogue team for being the best publisher ever. And especially I would like to thank my team in Krakow. They are crazy talented, and my hands hold the award, but their hands make the game. Dziękuję wam bardzo. Thank you.
Congratulations once again, the last case of Benedict Fox. And Jeff, back to you.
Thank you very much, Melly. Anyone here a fan of Justin Roiland? Rick and Morty? Well, he's got a brand new game, which you may have seen at Xbox's show in June, called High on Life. It is coming to Xbox and Game Pass in December, and they wanted to send us just a great gameplay clip.
This game looks
You're going to enjoy this.
crazy.
Talking guns in a boss fight, and that's all I'm going to say to set this up. I think you're going to really, this is a trip. Check this out, world premiere of High on Life.
Nope, I'm back.
And just in time for High on Life.
Assuming we're going to get the release date for this.
Maybe. This Talking Gun is the boss fight in the show.
Come on, admit it. We're hurting you.
Oh, actually, wait. We already have a date for this. It got delayed.
Are you even a real bounty hunter?
The Xbox game that won was the last case of Benedict Fox. It was side scroller. I wrote like
Sludge tastes like shit.
just menu game.
Yeah, so stop diving into it. Shit, she's filling the place with sludge. Stay in the air.
Better not fall in.
Hey, I'm still here. You can still use me if you want. I can deflect attacks. Did you know that? I'm not just all about stabbing. Well, I'm mostly all about stabbing and tethering, but I can also deflect attacks. I'll slice them to fucking death. I'll cut their fucking heads off. I'll rip their limbs. I'll fucking do everything. Oh, I'm gonna fucking cut right into them. I'll cut their fucking asshole off and eat it.
You know, this sludge matches your toxic personality.
Fuck off. That wasn't even a good one. Surprise! Sludge bag. Hey, it's me, Fontor. Kill my shitty clone. I'm rooting for you. Ooh, incoming lasers. Laser just for you.
Hey, you're just as nice and squishy on the inside as the rest of them. Let me at her, bounty hunter.
Wow, well, we're having our first real boss fight together.
I'm the strongest out of all the Torg clones. I'm impressed you made it this far. My ant soldiers are extremely strong.
I think that's
Honestly,
Jennifer
I don't
Hale.
think they were. We're new at this, and it was pretty easy to kill them all.
If I'm going out,
Definitely.
I'm taking you with me.
I think so. I don't know.
Just
I have
stay
to listen to
alive.
them.
I think she's basically done for.
Got so many good voices on this game, even though this game is just absolutely nuts. I'm gonna see the end of the boss fight. Come on.
Do you see that? What? Where? What is it? Wait, what are you? Dude, don't eat that. Come on, dude. Dude!
You know she's gonna eat it.
What?
Yep.
No! No!
Told ya.
Gross.
That's going to be that everywhere game in VR. Here's some Dark Tide. This game looks good. There's your Vampire the Masquerade. But it's Blood Hunt.
Metal Hole Singer.
Everybody loves V Rising.
Yeah, a lot of people like that game.
I thought GTFO was already out. I guess not.
May have been like early access for a long time.
You've been selected from among thousands of candidates
Hey, Cutter.
to join the Lynx family.
You're from Earth, right?
This is more than just a job. It's
an opportunity. You ever miss it?
Caution.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Lynx. Making the world
A better place.
I've watched people play this game. It actually looks kind of neat.
What they
Is this
say
Deliver
about
Us the
working
Moon, or is
space
this a different one?
It's true.
It's a space salvage sim.
There's something real special here. You don't have power
cut
here.
apart like
You
space
never
junk
will.
in certain ways to be able to salvage more of it.
Look around you. We're expendable.
I can hear them in the walls. Ain't a tray like it. Dancing between the ribs of a ship, gaze out at the rest of the human race, buzzing in the distance. That's when the sky fills up with flames. That's the way things go.
Oh, Shipbreaker, okay. Oh, Immortals Phoenix Rising is coming to Game Pass? That's Slime Rancher.
Mad Streets. Grid Legends, nice. Wow, Phoenix Rising.
I've always heard good things about this game. Oh, I forgot about that Disney game. That game might actually be good. Oh, I didn't realize that Immortality was Game 1 Day Pass.
You gotta help me rescue my friends.
We've seen trailers for that Immortality game for like 4 years.
Yeah. I like the art style of that Tinykin.
I want to say Immortality comes out at some point in the next like couple of weeks.
First announced back at the Game Awards, Telltale's next project is based on the Prime Video series The Expanse. Well, we showed you a little bit of the trailer at the Game Awards to set up the world. Now you're going to get a first glimpse at the gameplay with this behind-the-scenes clip. Enjoy.
I think there's some pretty big names that are working on this one.
Drummer, his suit is punctured and losing pressure. You need to release the vault attached now or he could die.
Hold still. We'll see what we can do. Captain Drummer, what are your orders?
The Expanse is obviously one of those universes that has a ton of opportunities to tell great stories.
One of the things I'm super excited about is the zero-G stuff that we've been doing.
Oh, Stephen
A big
Frost.
part of when we're making the game.
This is the
not only are
former
we thinking about the
WildStar guy.
characters, we also have to think about how can we evolve the genre in any way that will make players excited to be part of this universe and feel
That's
like they're
cool.
engaging in something rather than just being a passive.
Yeah, he was the
audience member.
WildStar promo
You'll
guy
figure
for a long
something
time.
I know you will.
It's actually been a really interesting thing as an actor to explore some of her more vulnerable sides that by the time we meet her in the series, they've been cauterized.
Because this score
I've never actually seen any Expanse.
This is the greatest score any scavenger has ever come across. You'll need me if you want any chance of unloading
Go,
it.
Chad, isn't like the first season like not very good, but then after that it like takes off? I'm sure somebody in chat's probably seen it.
The craziness of exploded ship that now constitutes several parts in a mass.
Yeah,
you can
I
move
haven't
them
watched it myself.
And balancing that out
But I've heard
against
good things about them.
almost like you're excavating a story. That's a personal story. Those are people. Those are characters, and you are now among.
I think this art style is really cool because
whatever
it's
they were doing right before they died.
high in
being a
3D,
scavenger,
but yet it's
pretty
still
dark
got
job.
a bit of a cartoony feel.
We're really excited about how it feels to both play and experience the story in the game.
Whoever did this is long gone, and we still have a ship that's ready to be scavenged. So get to it.
But he has a head collection there.
Speaking of adapting things from one medium to another, here's a film adaptation that into a game which I don't think you would have ever expected. Check this out.
Okay.
Commodore 64 there.
Film into a game.
Friday the 13th. Nope.
Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this clown movie? I don't think I ever saw it. This movie came out in 1988.
There are a lot of good movies from the 80s. I don't believe that is one.
Goats, killer clowns, we got it all tonight at Opening Night Live.
That's crazy.
Now we've got another brand new game announcement from a European publisher for a sci-fi action adventure. Here we go.
We always wondered if we're alone in the universe. We observed and explored, but found nothing. Until now.
It has been 6 months since the alien object known as the Metahedron suddenly appeared above Earth's atmosphere.
Personal log, sentient contact assessment and response team.
Kate, we have an issue.
What happened?
Power supply failing.
Sensors offline.
I'm switching to backup generators.
Is this the one where she keeps going in different loops?
I don't think so.
We've seen this one before, though. Scars from Above. That's the where it's like very similar to Mass Effect.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Now we're going to talk about Gamescom Goes Green, which is an initiative that has made Gamescom the first climate-friendly gaming event in the world. The core event and this show, Opening Night Live, I'm happy to say, are 100% climate neutral for the first time, and that's something we all should be very proud of. You guys are part of that too. Now, as part of this initiative, Gamescom, along with the United Nations Environmental Program Initiative Playing for the Planet, are going to give out the first ever Gamescom Goes Green Award to the best sustainability concept from an exhibitor here at Gamescom. And the nominees are Microsoft Xbox, Yuki, and the Indie Arena booth. And to find out the winner, let's turn it over to Melly.
Thank you, Jeff. And yes, the winner of this year's Gamescom Goes Green Award is Yuki. And here to accept the award is Dr. Joe Twist, CEO of Yuki. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Gamescom, for this wonderful award. It's brilliant to be recognized. Thank you to the Yuki team who works so hard every day to be greener. And thank you to the UN's Playing for the Planet Alliance for inspiring us to change. You know, it's so fantastic to see these amazing game worlds that we're going to play in over the next year.
That's a
but you know, we only have one planet to live on. And we only have one lifetime to make a change and to protect that planet so that we can continue to play our games. So everybody, whether you're a player or a business, can make one small change starting tomorrow, and together we can play more games together and save the planet. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe, and congratulations once again to Yuki. And remember, it is not only the organizers or exhibitors that can go green. All of you can also make a change by donating to the Gamescom Forest. So plant your Gamescom tree today. Jeff, back to you.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Melly. Congratulations to Yuki. Now it's time to announce a brand new game from a new studio of industry veterans working on an ambitious new RPG. Here's the first tease.
All right, is this one that we know about? Let's see.
Oh, wow.
All right, which new studio is this? We've probably heard of the studio.
Yeah.
Which one is it, though?
Is it the Skeleton Key? Yeah. Something Wicked Games.
In the crux of reality, there exists two lies. One before the shadow, and one behind the eye.
Is that pronounced Weird Song?
Lots of news here at Gamescom. All right, let's talk about Xbox and Age of Empires 4 that continues to expand.
Yeah.
Now we have news on the next civilizations joining the battle as free DLC. If you want to learn more about what's happening with Age of Empires 4, tune into the Xbox booth stream for developer interviews on Thursday. But right now, here's that announcement from Age of Empires 4.
I'd jump back into that game.
There's more than one way to win a battle, and every empire must find their own path to victory.
Those are big cannons.
Whether you strike from afar or ambush up close, the Malians will use wit and strategy to outmaneuver their opponents and gain the advantage on the battlefield. With powerful siege tools and the ability to rally large formations, the Ottomans can keep the pressure on to bring down their enemies' defenses.
Why are you rushing a siege tower in there?
How will you emerge victorious?
That's not what those are for.
History is in the making, and your place in it has just begun.
Pre-anniversary update, nice.
Time to head to Gotham. You guys excited for Gotham Knights?
I hope it's good. Please
well,
be
you
good.
don't have to wait long. It is coming this October, and Batgirl,
Yes.
Nightwing, Robin, and Red Hood are going to take over in Gotham Knights. You're probably wondering about
it's
the
already
story.
gone
Who are
gold,
the
so they're done
villains?
with it.
Well, we've got a lot to share in this brand new trailer, and also some exciting news. The release date is going to be a little earlier than you expected.
Oh, really?
Check this out.
I was wondering, because they went gold so early. I'm like, are they going to just work on day one patch for 2 months?
Jim Gordon never gave up on anything. That's
Current
why
release
Gotham
date on
City is
that
still here.
is October 25th.
That's why I'm still here. And
I
I've
could make
known
that
for a
like
while
early
now
October.
that someday,
That would be
like
awesome
him,
for them.
I'd have to work with you. I've seen plenty of criminals in my career, but nothing could have prepared me for this.
I wonder if they're going to try and push it further away from God of War. I wonder if that's what their reason is.
Well, well, if it isn't Brat Girl.
Gotham City is at her weakest. There's blood in the water, and the sharks are circling. They're all making their move.
Play nice.
A good looking Dr.
But
Freeze
we
there.
aren't going to give up.
A storm has risen over Gotham. Nothing can stop it. See you at the premiere.
Neat Clayface.
I need your help. Your skills.
Another reason why they
Your
might move up
knowledge.
is the fact that Midnight
Your
Suns got delayed.
adaptability.
That's true.
Because originally they were Midnight
You got
Suns
my
was
back?
before them by like 2-3 weeks.
Oh, boys!
This biopic is based on a true story. My story. Soon, the world will feel the cold as I do.
I got one last little surprise for you.
Come to watch the show, Red Hood.
Nah, I'm just here to kick your ass.
Pretty good trailer.
So it's just
right?
moving up by a
October
couple days.
21st now for Gotham Knights. All right, now it's time to announce a brand new game from a new studio. The global announcement of the
21st
ambitious
is a
new adventure
Friday.
game developed by Everstone Games. It's called
So they
Where
went from
Winds
Tuesday to
Meet.
Friday.
It's an
I
interactive
wonder
open-world
why.
RPG
Right.
featuring action, adventure, and martial arts set in a turbulent
'Cause you know
time in the
there's gonna be
Northern
issues
Song
and more people will be playing
Dynasty.
on the weekends.
Combat looks really cool. Check out this announcement.
So it's now
of Where
same
Winds
day as Scorn.
Yeah, I don't know. That's maybe not a good move.
And Plague's Tale is the 18th. Huh. Yeah, I wonder why they would move it up in just a few days. That's
Just a few
really
days,
weird.
yeah. Yeah, I thought the Tuesday was a good spot for that. Now, if they were going to move it up by a week, that would be...
Yeah, the first, like, let me see here. The first 2 weeks of October, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Because that's where Midnight Suns, or where the Marvel game was.
Yeah. Like, if you're not going to move more than a week, why move at all then?
I totally missed. Do we know what this is?
I didn't catch what it was. I was stung up on the release date. Oh my gosh, is that?
Oh, yeah, that shot. I'm like, is this Ghost of Tsushima coming to PC?
Yeah, that horse riding. I was like, Ghost of Tsushima. This isn't like Crimson, or Black Desert Online with the Crimson one. I don't think so. I'm not sure what this is. Totally different. Some neat fight animation.
Where the wind meets?
The winds meet. Nice.
Where winds meet.
Very
Again,
anime.
so much new IP tonight. It's really cool. All right. Back when we started ONL in 2019, a very special guest joined me here in person to close the show. And this year, when I told him that we were going to be back here live in person, he said, well, I got to take part in some way. So please say hello to my good friend, Hideo Kojima. Mr. Kojima?
Thank you, Jeff. Gamescom の皆さん、こんにちは。小島秀夫です。僕は今ですね、ゲームの制作、ゲームの新作に取り組んでおりますが、今回は別のニュースのお知らせとなります。この度9月から、僕のポッドキャスト番組を Spotify でなんと独占配信することになりました。おー。それでですね、英語版と日本語版をそれぞれ同時通訳を交えて制作するというですね、新しい試みです。全世界のリスナーに向けてお届けをしたいと思います。またですね、ジェフ・キーリによる
What he's not saying is that's really Kojima's streaming room.
レギュラー化の決定です。第1回の配信は9月8日を予定しております。各分野を代表するですね、超スペシャルゲストも登壇予定です。ぜひリンクをチェックして楽しみに待っていてください。以上、小島秀夫でした。ありがとうございます。
Last year, Opening Night Live, we announced Park Beyond from Limbic Entertainment and Bandai Namco. And this year, they've got an awesome booth experience for those of you here in person. And for those of you at home, we've got a brand new trailer that shows you more of this incredible amusement park simulation game.
Park Beyond.
Here is a little something to inspire you. Be creative.
Okay, I remember this one now. if they can make the next great theme park simulator.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. There was like a Roller Coaster Planet or something like that. That was a good one, but there was.
Great job, guys.
One, like,
this
way back
has
in the day.
a lot of potential.
Couldn't we go a step beyond?
Let's shoot him into space.
I was just thinking that. Let's go to space. Go for it, space, and see it.
What about you? Will you go beyond your imagination? Talk Beyond, coming soon.
So much fun. I love the diversity of games we have here. Amusement park simulator. I love theme park back in the day. Great to see that's coming out from Limbic and Bandai Namco. All right, now it's time to share another special announcement here at Gamescom. Not a game, but a concept car. That's right, it's here at Gamescom, and I got to catch up with Oliver Heimer, the head of Mini Design. Let's check it out.
This has got to be a paid promo.
All right, I'm over here at the Mini booth with Oliver. This
thing is literally powered by a Pikachu. There's one under a hood.
So cool.
I'm glad you like it.
Well, let's take a look and learn more in this trailer.
No, actually, you had to go catch a Pikachu to actually get it to run.
I've seen a lot of newer cars that have the big front panel like that. That's really cool. Yeah. Like an all digital panel. No more buttons and knobs.
Oh, this looks so cool. I have so many questions for you, Oliver. First of all, I want to ask you about this partnership, a car with gaming features and Pokemon. How did this come together?
Yeah, first of all, let's talk about Gamescom. You know, Gamescom is one of the core events of fandom pop culture.
He asked for
and
it.
as we ourselves are a part of that pop culture, we don't want to miss out such a great event. And the Pokemon Company International and we have a lot in common. We're both iconic brands.
I know there was a car
and Mini is more than
that
a car.
they showed at CES a couple months ago.
And the world
where
of
you can
Pokemon
just straight up
is
change
full
the
of
color of the
unique
car.
characters with special powers.
That's pretty
So
cool.
we share a love for distinctive
So instead of
design
it being
and
like
strong
metal or
values.
plastic or whatever on the
I'm gonna ask
outside,
you
the
your
entire
favorite Pokemon
outside
in a
is
minute, but first,
like
I want to ask
essentially
about the
an
gaming features.
LCD
we saw a little
screen.
bit in the trailer. Tell us, break it
Now
down. Why does
you
this
can just be
appeal to
like,
gamers?
oh, I want the car to be red
So,
today.
First of all, it's all about the Ace
Or I want the doors to be black and the rest of the car to be red, you know, or whatever.
As the brand is. The Pokemon mode welcomes you inside of the car, and then you can connect your gaming console to your Mini. And all you notice is a lot of details referencing Pikachu in particular.
Yeah.
The Aceman is fully electric, just like Pikachu is an electric type. So they're a perfect
Why isn't it
match.
yellow then?
Is there
green
an
like a
overarching
Bulbasaur.
motto to this partnership?
So indeed, there it is.
Somebody missed the
We
boat
asked
on that one.
ourselves the question, what is if a car could connect it with your gaming console, just like it does with your smartphone? So we are promoting a playful mindset, just like our brand in Pokemon. So our Gamescom claim is play on, never stop playing.
Well, speaking of never stop playing, will we see you
Hopefully
next
they
year at
stop
Gamescom
while
as
they're
well?
driving.
Yeah, we plan to stay in the game and play on for sure, like we always have from the get-go. So stay tuned.
Awesome. All right, Oliver, thank you so much. And we've got much more O&L still to come.
This is Dark Tide again.
Dark Tide is a first-person co-op game set in the grim dark future of Warhammer 40,000. Welcome to Tertium, a sprawling hive city on the brink of destruction. You are a reject, a convict freed to
I didn't
serve
realize
the
that there was
Inquisition in
character
this darkest
customization
of
of this.
hours.
I thought it was just stock characters like
Yeah, it is your duty
like
to
Vermintide.
fight.
Vermintide, yeah, exactly.
If necessary,
cool.
die for the Emperor. You can expect no help. No reinforcements. You are Tertium's last line of defense.
Yeah, this game's gonna be on Game Pass too, chat.
Yeah.
It'd be really fun if a bunch of us could get together and play together.
What if they're on the Twitch integration again?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That was really good.
Rejects will rise.
November 30th.
Once upon a time, there were two twin sisters, Zora and Yaga.
You got it all wrong. Once upon a time, there was a freak with no face.
Stop it!
You can't hide from Baba, princess. How much longer you want to be a nobody?
I just need to find the Red Oak.
What you really want to find is the hut.
What the hell is wrong with this forest?
This could be good.
Not bad. You kill it.
Interesting.
You kill it again.
Oh, become good or evil.
If anything bad happens, always head straight to the Red Oak.
Black tail. Does it have a date on it?
No, I just said this year. We are nearly in September, developers.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Right.
If you're not able to give a date at this point, you might as well just say 2023.
Side scroll? But yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, it switches between a side scroller and a 3D action game.
Yeah. Phantom. Okay.
Oh, Crossfire X. We've seen this one before.
Yep.
This show's supposed to be about 2 hours long, and we just hit the 2-hour mark, so...
Yeah.
Might be another 2-3 games shown, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're gonna have to have probably another big reveal. That was 23rd.
And now it is time for a final award. But don't worry, there is more on Saturday, so make sure to not miss our award show on Saturday. But here are your nominees for the most wanted Sony PlayStation game.
It's God of War. It's gotta be
The
right.
Dark Pictures, The Devil in Me. Lies of P.
Well, it's gotta be one at Gamescom.
One Piece Odyssey.
Well, it's gonna be Lies of P then.
Yeah.
And the winner is Lies of P. Here to accept the award is Ji-won Choi, Project Director at NeoWiz. The stage is yours.
Oh, thank you. First of all, I'm very proud of my team members, and we always do our best to live up to our team's name enough. And finally, Do you know BTS? Like BTS in Korean pop, will be enough in the Korean gaming industry. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Thank you. Congratulations once again to Liza P. Thank you so much. And yes, that's it from me for tonight. But before I say goodbye, I want to bring your attention to a more serious matter. The past 5 months of war have been devastating for the Ukrainian families, and UNICEF and partners on the ground are supporting those in need. And of course, funds are needed. So please consider donating at unicef.org if it's possible. And yes, we have to take care of each other. Gamescom also supports the development of Antura, the language learning game for Ukrainian children. Antura is based on an app which was made for Syrian war refugees to learn the local language. And I mean, in times like this, it is more important than ever to take care of each other. And I hope you keep that in mind, not only for Gamescom this week, but way after. Thank you so much. That's it from me, and have a wonderful Gamescom. Jeff? Back to you.
Thank you, Melly. Great to have you with us. We got a few more games to go. Now, one of the great things about Gamescom is we love to profile games made in Germany, and this next game was made by 4 students in Berlin. It was a big success on Steam, and now it's coming to a new platform, and we've got the announcement right now.
Oh, this is Dwarf Romantic.
Yeah.
This game's all right.
We'll say the music really sucks you in and you keep playing it.
It's basically a puzzle-based city builder.
Yep.
Cute, beautiful. Now we're gonna get dark. The Outlast Trials. You guys excited for this game? The Outlast Trials we showed you last year at Gamescom Open Night Live, and we haven't heard anything since really from the team, and everyone keeps asking me, when are we gonna get to play this? Well, tonight, we've got the world premiere of the brand new trailer, and yes, some news on when you might get to play it. Here we go.
I don't remember this one off the top of my head.
This is the one we thought was kind of like, yeah,
to create constant pressure. Absolute. Feel your control. But we got fucking laws around here. Resist an assault upon identity. Establishment of guilt.
For those who like horror games.
Right. Here's something for you.
Progress and harmony. Self-betrayal. A subjugation of perception.
Guard.
Chemical encouragement. Doctrine over person.
This is for your own good.
The final confession. Elaborate and inclusive, rather than terse, for an even greater emphasis upon the experience of personal rebirth. Chef went out. Political criminals are subjected to a literally fatal dispensing of existence by the promise of execution.
Play it during Halloween.
That's right. Some people will get to play something this year, the Outlast Trials. All right. Next up, we've got a tease of the first release from Embark Studios, which a lot of the veterans that worked on the Battlefield franchise of Dead Island 2. Thanks, Con.
I just saw a couple people on Twitter say, well, Dead Island 2 is confirmed to be a cinematic, and that's it. This game was announced like so many years ago.
Right?
Let me see if I can find the date on that.
Hey, we're seeing the world.
Stand the fuck back. It's hammer time.
This way for the happy ending.
Jimmy?
Yeah, this game was announced in 2014.
Humanity's survival depends on the red gold pumping through my veins.
Well, sounds like you're the star of the show now.
This motherfucker.
Also, this isn't gameplay.
Boom! Gods and whiskey.
It's in-game.
I will not have this devil in my ass!
I think the shooting that right there is gameplay.
God, this is beyond insane.
It's very selective, well-edited portions of gameplay.
Yep.
And believe it or not, there is an uncut version of that trailer you can watch online if you want to see even more. All right, well, that's Dead Island 2 coming in February, and that is going to wrap up all the reveals for Gamescom Opening Night Live 2022. It's been a fun show, but before we go, I just want to say I hope everyone has a great Gamescom. There's lots of live streams for the next couple of days, lots of things for you guys to go and play and check out here on the show floor. And as for me and the team, well, we're going to go back to Los Angeles and get ready for the Game Awards 2022, which I'm excited to announce will be live on Thursday, December the 8th. 2022 from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. We've got lots of great stuff we're working on for that. But until then, hope you guys have a great Gamescom. Thanks so much for being a part of Opening Night Live. We'll see you soon.
All right, cool. Well, there we go, guys. That's the Gamescom Opening Night Live. JT, where do you want to start with this?
Wow. I think we got to see a lot, but there was definitely a lot more surprises here than I thought. The Dune Awakening, I knew there was some multiple Dune games out there, but I didn't expect we'd see anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see Hogwarts Legacy, another trailer for it.
It's great to be back at Gamescom, man. You know?
I don't know, what's some things you saw?
Yeah, I think looking at my list of notes here, let's see here. Moonbreaker, or let's see here. What was the one with the miniatures? Was that Moonbreaker?
That Moonbreaker, yep. Digital miniatures, and early access in September.
Yeah, so it was, so Moonbreaker was the standout game for me here. As I mentioned, I'm kind of in the spot currently where I'm looking for new and unusual stuff. And that came across as something that hadn't been done before.
Right.
So that game looks really, really cool to me.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. It's a turn-based game, but yet it's got like an art style, like they said, kind of like Hearthstone, and a little bit of Overwatch in there, kind of look, but animated miniatures that you can completely customize. That's awesome.
Yep. So yeah, they kicked off the show with a brand new game called Everywhere, and it literally looks like they're trying to do the Oasis with Ready Player One, where it's like, we're just gonna put everything in there.
Right. I almost get like it's Second Life version 5.0 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to do everything in a game. We're going to have, you can drive around the game, you got shooting elements, and then, oh wait, we're going to have cutscene like stuff that's going to be in there too. So, again, like, I think you mentioned it too, there's been several games that tried that, and it's just never really panned out. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens, but.
Yeah. I mean, I think in the end, we don't even really know what that game is. Other than them saying it's like, oh, you can do whatever in it. You can do everything. But, like, what is the actual game?
Yeah.
So
a lot of promises right now, so.
Yep. So I think, yeah, we got to see more on it. A couple other highlights, and JT just mentioned, looks like they're doing a Dune, maybe like third-person open world-esque, or actually, well, that was a survival game, wasn't it?
Survival MMO, yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be more like Conan,
yep.
Something like that, I bet.
Another standout, or go ahead.
No, I can definitely see it with that environment on Dune being a survival one there. I think that could be kind of cool. Would be interesting to see what it does.
Mm-hmm. The other standout for me was I was a big fan of the Tales from the Borderlands, and they're doing a second one, and that's coming out 10/21. So we finally have a date for that, so that's good.
Yep. I think that's a part of the series that everybody's really liked, the Tales adventures. So it'd be neat to see where that goes with that one.
Did you get a chance to play that first one?
No, I didn't get a chance to play that. Now I have to say I watched my nephew play it several times, so I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. After that, we have another one that's been sparking a lot of interest, and that's that Sonic Frontiers, which is basically a Sonic open world RPG of some description.
It's like Breath of the Wild meets Sonic, so I think it could be definitely good. Like I said, when it came out there, I watched it kind of behind the scenes with some developer stuff and how they were doing some of their boss fights and different things like that. And it looks really amazing. And I think they did a good job, even just what we saw today, of capturing like old Sonic side-scrolling 2D sort of adventures in that 3D perspective. But
sitting here looking at my list.
Liza P, I think that is definitely I think that could be one, especially with some of the, I don't know, a lot of the games still, even with the ones they pushed back to 2023, kind of up in the air. I think that one could be like sort of a dark horse one that could come in and really take a lot of awards next year if it really follows through.
Yeah, it definitely has like the art style and the story going for it. Now, whether or not the gameplay and everything else sort of mixes up with it, I guess we'll see.
High on Life, that game is a trip. Like the talking guns, that's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't think that's my kind of game, but it's going to be interesting to see how well it sells and how it does on Twitch and all that fun stuff.
I think that too, the talking gun part, I think that's really good, but I know games, even like Star Wars: The Old Republic or XCOM, and some of those games where the NPCs talk to you, Mass Effect, another one that comes to mind, the NPC will talk to you. After a while, that gets monotonous. And I know certain games had to dial it back with the NPCs talking because sometimes they just talk so much, it's like, okay, shut up,
Yep.
So it'd be interesting.
No,
go ahead.
I was going to say, skipping ahead to Gotham Knights, they pushed up the release date, which is crazy. And I'm very curious as to why they did that.
Yeah. I think they were trying to slip in a better slot, but it's like if you're going to move it up, I would have moved it up a full week. But because I think our Friday is kind of like similar to like what you mean by releasing it during holiday times. Everybody's off and more people are playing it, which is a good thing for the game if it's going perfectly. But we all know day one stuff, it's going to be issues here and there, especially co-op play. So I kind of think sticking with the Tuesday release is probably a little bit better. But
yeah. Yeah, here on the screen, we've got the trailer running for that Moonbreaker. Again, this game just looks crazy good. Very,
right?
very interested in this game.
If you see the portion right when Jeff is talking to the guy on stage, but in the background it's got like the painting version. I swear it had an export thing. Now I don't know if that's export to game, but if it could export to like a server thing, that'd be kind of cool if you could share your miniatures.
Yeah, that would not surprise me. I wonder if you'd be able to upload your own images to it too.
That'd be wild.
We'll let this footage roll and see if we can see that thing that you're talking about.
Yeah. But I loved it because when they first saw the miniatures, I was kind of like, okay, that's going to be kind of cool. But then it's got animation with the miniatures, and there's a little bit of voiceover dialogue and stuff like that. So
I guess I wonder, since you're getting to paint like the miniature, but then they have like some of them have a gun and you saw them shoot like lasers and stuff. I wonder if you get to customize the color of like the weapon animation or bullets or whatever.
That would be very cool if you could.
Yeah.
And I like the fact of, because you even mentioned, well, we'll see how many they have, how many miniatures and stuff they have. And then the screen just kind of rolled and rolled and rolled with different ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fact they said you can pick a captain and then 10 teammates, I think is what they say for your squad.
Mm-hmm.
So that means if you're picking between just to get 10 on your squad, there's going to be several to choose from. So I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they gave an actual number. Oh, yeah, there's an import-export. What is that? Export. It's a little fuzzy. I can't quite see. There's actually, there's two different kinds of exports and two different kinds of imports, but I can't quite read what it says. It's a little too blurry.
Yeah, that was the same way. I couldn't catch it either.
There might be a 4K trailer of this out there that has that
if
info. I'm gonna try and find
two of imports and two of exports. That's usually you're gonna import it to your game and import for something from like maybe online. So that's same thing with the export. So that's fingers crossed on that. It would be really cool.
Well, I guess the stuff that he was showing isn't going to be in the trailer, though. Not unless the Game Awards did a higher quality stream on YouTube.
I don't know, though. They might have, because it's just showing in the background like it's got it on loop, though, of what he's doing. So they might have some of the painting shown on YouTube, like under 4K or something like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what I can find here super fast.
Yeah. Along that line, one that was another surprise to me, Darktide, having the customization in that. That's kind of cool for them.
Yeah, looks like that trailer's 1080. Where's the actual... Oh, I think the live stream is still... Got to get past the YouTube ad.
Yeah.
Now I just got to find it in this mess. That was that. Oh,
yeah,
what's the quality on this?
I'm kind of even going back through things we saw at Summer Game Fest, and I'm like you. I like to find unique things. I believe this is still beating out a lot of things we saw at the Summer Game Fest as far as something different.
Mm-hmm. All right, there's Goat Sim. Ah, here it is. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be any better than what... I got to crank up the quality here. Let me flip over to this chat. Actually, on this, you can kind of pause and look at the UI a little bit, which is kind of interesting.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm watching your stream now, so I can...
So it looks like there's some abilities. It looks like in the bottom center, that's maybe like your points, and so you can only get so many like moves per turn.
Interesting.
I'm assuming that's what that is.
Maybe distance or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think of XCOM. Doesn't it have a move counter?
Yeah.
So maybe that.
Yeah, it's per character. So looking at the units here, I would say the blue bars are probably their life bars. And then there's like a 1, a 2, and a 2. Maybe that's their level. But then next to that, there's also... Okay, the number to the right must be how many bars you have. Because that's 3, 2, 2, 7...
Now, blue could be like a shield, because I'm seeing that one has red, or maybe that's an enemy. Could be an enemy, too, I guess.
Now, I'm kind of hiding something here. This here says bridge. It says 3 bridge. I don't know what that would mean.
Maybe it's a formation or something? Interesting. Could be the map.
Let's stop here for a second. So cancel, sort alphabetical, culture.
And you got a search window too. That's interesting.
There's an autofill on this screen. Yeah, I'm very curious as to how many units there are.
So your crew is 1 to... You get 10. There's 3 factions, it looks like.
Okay, here's the details on this. Paint, wash, dry brush, airbrush, stipple, decal, mixing, sun, sea, life. Those are colors. Okay, so the other import export is you must be able to do custom colors.
Oh, with your palettes and stuff, yeah.
So you can import export your palettes.
That's kind of cool. The paint, wash, and everything like that. That kind of reminds me of how they did Anthem with the painting on the shells.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Oh, I hope though. When I mentioned Anthem, that made me think. Oh, I hope like the paint and stuff is not locked.
Yeah.
Please don't do that. I'm seeing like the way you're able to paint it. It's not like, oh, you just put one color in one area.
Yeah.
It looks like you can even like put spots and everything like that over the top of it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, I generally speaking, I don't normally like doing early access games, but I might have to early access that one.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those where I might reward the devs for thinking outside the box, you know.
Yeah, pretty cool. Well, any other game? Go ahead.
Sometimes when you early access, you might get extra perks for doing that. So
yeah. Any other games you wanted to kind of talk about or mention before we sort of wrap up?
Oh, like I said, I thought it was neat. Vermintide used customization also in their thing. I think that's going to be really cool because I don't think that's been done in a Vermintide game before.
No, not that I recall. Yeah, and I'll just say that they wrapped up with Dead Island 2, a game that was announced like a million years ago, and it's become a meme at this point that the game was never coming out, and it's probably going to continue to be a meme until it actually comes out.
Yeah.
At least we have a date now and a new trailer and like a little bit of gameplay. So I guess we'll see. But
yeah.
I think just overall, it was actually way better of a conference than what I thought it was going to be because like I mentioned before, Keeley's got this bad thing he's doing now where he's like spoiling half the conference. He did the same thing earlier this year.
Yeah.
And I feel like he had better world premieres for this conference than he did for the Game Awards. Or, I mean, for Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, Summer Game Fest, we pretty much knew exactly what we're going to see. This one was a lot of it very much a surprise. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that's on your screen right now. That Atlas Falling. That's one I'm going to have to check out because that was different. I don't think I remember seeing it at all.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this is connected to the other Atlas game or if it's the same dev or if this is just a different thing or
I'm not sure at all.
But yeah, you're right. The other one is more like, I don't know, ships and pirates and mercenaries and who knows what. But this could be just them doing a new genre, but it's still like an open world survival game or whatever.
Could be, yeah.
But yeah, it looks pretty cool.
One more thing on the Gotham Knights. I thought they did a good job of actually showing off some of the enemies. Because you hadn't seen any of those really up till now. So
yeah, and I've mentioned it a couple times, but I hope that Gotham Knights is good.
I do too.
I have a concern that it's not going to be good.
Yeah. I'm almost going to probably get it and then play it before I hear any reviews because I'm afraid that it might be bad and I'll get discouraged about it. So.
Because I want to say like the last Batman game or maybe even the last couple Batman games were not very good. I think they had a lot of technical problems and...
Although I think the combat was still there. I think they did a lot with the Batmobile, trying to do a lot of missions with that. I thought that was a mistake.
Well, any final thoughts before we wrap up?
No, I'm like you. I thought it was a much better show than thought we were going to get today. So I'm very impressed.
Absolutely. Well, JT, once again, thanks for joining me for this one. Do you appreciate it?
Anytime, man. I love it.
Yeah. For those who are watching on YouTube, that'll go ahead and do it. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.